Nothing makes me more angry than this. The left are despicable. You know, the left don't believe that I'm a gay man because I don't support far-left political ideology. It's the same thing for black people. It's completely despicable. If you do not sign up to their left-wing ideology, they don't give a damn that you're a minority.
No, they don't. But let's just start from the top. It's just horribly racist. I mean, it's the most appalling thing. You know, off the back of this, she should be very proud of herself because there were radio shows, not this one, saying, oh, yeah, he's just a coconut. One of the most offensive terms you can ever use about any person of any kind of racial background. You know, you're not really a black person, you're really a white person, which is supposed to be, you know, it's just... I found it breathtaking when I saw that, and I watched the video back again, and I thought, you cannot have said that, you cannot have believed it. But, you know, they both went to private schools, they both went to Cambridge. She went on to be a lecturer at a university in sociology, you know, understanding how people work. She's just a completely horrible, ugly hypocrite. And it goes to the whole core of what Labour are like. You know what it's like? It's like
I've got a rotten core.
It's you look at Angela Rayner, who happily and openly says all Tories are scum. So to these people to the left, the hardcore of Labour, which is the core and the heart of Labour, they're racist, they're sexist, they're just horrible, horrible people.
But, Kelvin, I feel for you with this because this isn't a one-off. I mean, you get this all the time. I see it all the time. People are prepared to be outwardly racist to you because you don't sign up to a left-wing ideology politically.
Yeah, and it's so frustrating. I'm glad that she's being reprimanded so rapidly, so hopefully people learn from this, because the left seem to think they have a free run on racism.
Yes.
They can be racist to you if you don't talk the way they think you should talk or act the way they think you should act, vote for the party they think you should vote for because of the colour of your skin. That is inherently racist. And what's worse about this kind of racism is they think if you have any kind of success, if you speak properly, all these kind of things, these are traits of whiteness.
Yes.
So what is she saying?
You're faking
well,
it.
Black, I thought that was the most racist thing in all of this.
Of course.
She was saying it when Kwasi Kwarteng's on the radio. You don't know he's black. Why? Because he's got a nice accent.
Like?
Exactly. It's so despicable. But, Rebecca Reid, this is something that is pervading the left now, isn't it? This idea that a minority is only a real minority if they stand up for this minority in every way in a left-wing political ideology.
Okay.
It's pervading the left.
We'll try and unpack this, so give me a second. There is a problem, generally, which is worse on the left but exists across society, that black or brown or BAME, which is a very lazy umbrella, is used synonymously with underprivileged. That is ridiculous. There are many, many, many BAME, very lazy term, middle-class people. I went to boarding school with a lot of black girls. They were not underprivileged. It's a misunderstanding. And when you look at... And Rod Liddell talks a lot about how, actually, if you want to try and help people, it should be done by class, not by anything else, because that's the thing that actually makes it more difficult to succeed. And in this country,
working-class white boys.
Absolutely. All of the lowest educational outcomes is boys from traveller communities, and actually girls from traveller communities as well, who are ethnically white. There are more BAME children in poverty than there should be, but there are also more white children in poverty than there should be. What I would say in defence of the left, my people, is that all of the left-wing people I have looked at today, and I went and looked at my most left-wing people I know of, are saying the exact same thing. What does a black person sound like? Why is being educated a non-black thing?
Well, David Lammy didn't want to talk about it. I mean, he cries racism at a drop of a hat, and he didn't want to talk about it today.
I presume he didn't want to talk about it because he doesn't want to slag off his friend. But Dr. Shola on Twitter has made the exact same point that Calvin made, that it is laughable to suggest that a level of education is inconsistent with an ethnicity, and that's racism.
She did go on to say, but he is a racial gatekeeper, which is just as bad, because she's the most racist person on
Dr. Shola is so racist.
Generally, the left-wing policy is that if you are a woman, you have a responsibility when you get into a position of power to help other women. If you are gay, you should help other gay people. If you are black, you should help other black people. Whether you feel that's fair or not is a personal choice. But I would always feel that women should try and help other women.
They think that the only way you can help black people or help gay people is signing up to a left-wing ideology. I completely disagree. I think the best way to help gay people, black people, any minority is by signing up to a right-wing ideology.
Helping working-class white boys would be a left-wing ideology. Giving anybody more help, more handouts, more legs up is an inherently left-wing thing to do.
But she's not helping other people of ethnicity. She's not, you know, she's actually...
Well, we all have an ethnicity. She's not helping other people who are South Asian, no. She's not helping anybody.
It just seems completely
But I mean, if you follow her argument, Amanda, is she superficially South Asian because she went to a fee-paying boarding school? Or does it only apply to black people? Are only black people superficially...
Or is it only black
on the right, that's the problem. If he spoke how he speaks, but he was on the left, she'd be fine with it. The superficial element is that he's betraying his race by not being left-wing.
Right-wing.
Which isn't like a rapper or something, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of
no, that's the racism here, that he should have a specific accent.
Horrible cliche.
It is, and it's an incredibly unpleasant stereotype, and I don't defend what she said for a second.
That was her Gerald Ratner moment. She's never going to recover from it.
And also, I would say she's had two accusations of anti-Semitism against her as well.
And don't forget, she once said that being black is a death sentence. She's got lots of form in it. She's a horrible woman. Yeah.
But what I will tell you, though, this is actually what a lot of the Labour Party think.
I know they do.
And this has been
fundamentally not true.
She said the quiet part out loud.
It is true, Rebecca. Just like Angela Rayner lifted the veil last year when she said that all Tories were scum. They are the nasty party, Rebecca.
They are not.
This is the proof of that.
There are people who do not behave well in every single political party. This wasn't good.
This is the only party that's been found guilty of racism.
It wasn't good, it was horrendous.
It hasn't been found guilty of anything.
It has. Anti-Semitism
absolutely guilty of anti-Semitism.
Oh, I see, sorry.
Which is a form of racism.
It is a form of racism.
I'm usually the one on TV saying I don't see institutional racism, but in the Labour Party we have seen it and there's evidence of it.
And it's proven.